Hello, I'm Sebastian. Welcome to Nine Nar Trees podcast. Today I will summarize and review the book. In the next 100 years, a forecast for the 21st century, George Friedman embarks on a bold and ambitious journey to predict the key events and trends that will shape the coming century. Drawing upon his extensive background in geopolitical analysis, Friedman leverages a blend of historical patterns, geopolitical theories, and demographic research to outline the forces that he believes will drive global changes. Unlike many futurists who offer speculative visions of the future, Friedman's forecast is rooted in a pragmatic and analytical approach, examining the power dynamics, technological advancements, population shifts, and economic trends that are currently at play. His narrative is not just a series of predictions, but a comprehensive analysis of how current trends might evolve over time, impacting nations, economies, and global politics in profound ways. Friedman's work challenges readers to rethink their assumptions about the future and consider the broader implications of today's decisions on tomorrow's world. I will give you key takeaways from this book. Firstly, the reemergence of Russia. George Friedman anticipates a significant resurgence of Russia as a dominant regional power. He argues that despite its current geopolitical and economic challenges, Russia's vast natural resources and strategic geographic location will enable it to reassert itself on the global stage. Friedman envisions Russia leveraging its energy reserves, particularly its oil and natural gas, to re-establish influence over the former Soviet states and extend its reach into Eastern Europe. This resurgence, he suggests, will be facilitated by Russia's efforts to modernize its military capabilities and its strategic use of cyber warfare and information operations to undermine its adversaries. The projection includes Russia's potential to forge new alliances that could challenge the existing global balance of power, reshaping the geopolitical landscape in the process. By analyzing historical precedents and current trends, Friedman presents a compelling case for Russia's comeback as a central player in the quest for global influence. Secondly, the rise of a technologically empowered China. Friedman forecasts the rise of China as a preeminent global power, driven by its rapid advancements in technology and its strategic economic policies. He posits that China's focus on becoming a leader in technology, including areas such as artificial intelligence, robotics, and green energy, will significantly enhance its economic stature and geopolitical influence. This technological empowerment will enable China to challenge Western dominance in innovation and economic competitiveness. Furthermore, Friedman underscores the potential for China to leverage its technological prowess into military capabilities, thereby altering the balance of power in the Asia-Pacific region and beyond. However, he also suggests that China's rise will not be without challenges, highlighting potential internal conflicts over resources, political power, and the social implications of rapid technological change. Through this analysis, Friedman paints a picture of a China poised to reshape the global order through technology, but faced with internal and external challenges that could shape its trajectory. Thirdly, the decline of global institutions. Friedman argues that the 21st century will witness a gradual decline in the influence and relevance of current global institutions, such as the United Nations, NATO, and even the European Union. He suggests that these institutions, designed in the 20th century to address specific geopolitical realities and conflicts, will struggle to adapt to the rapidly changing dynamics of global power. As new powers emerge and existing ones reassert themselves, the collective decision-making and conflict resolution mechanisms of these institutions will become increasingly ineffective. Friedman points to the shifting balance of power, technological advancements, and changing global economic patterns as factors contributing to this decline. He proposes that the future will favor more flexible regional alliances and partnerships that can more effectively address specific challenges and interests. This shift, according to Friedman, will redefine how global governance and geopolitical strategy are approached, with significant implications for international law, trade, and diplomacy. Fourthly, the challenge of space as the next frontier. Friedman identifies space exploration and exploitation as critical frontiers that will shape geopolitical competition in the 21st century. He emphasizes the strategic and economic importance of space, predicting that nations will race to claim resources, establish military outposts, and secure orbital positions that could give them significant advantages on Earth. This quest for space dominance, according to Friedman, will spur technological innovation and could lead to conflicts over territory and resources beyond our planet. The book delves into the potential for new treaties and international laws to manage this competition, mirroring the historical colonization of new lands on Earth. Friedman's analysis suggests that space will not only be a new arena for existing power dynamics to play out, but could also lead to the emergence of new players and alliances, altering the global geopolitical landscape in unprecedented ways. Lastly, the impact of climate change on global security. Friedman explores the complex relationship between climate change and global security, arguing that environmental challenges will increasingly become sources of conflict and drivers of geopolitical strategies. He suggests that as climate change affects resources, migration patterns, and the viability of certain geographies, nations will face new security challenges. These will include disputes over water and arable land, the management of migration flows caused by environmental degradation, and the geopolitical implications of efforts to transition to renewable energy sources. Friedman highlights the potential for these environmental challenges to exacerbate existing geopolitical tensions and create new fault lines in international relations. His analysis points to the need for innovative approaches to diplomacy and international cooperation to manage the security implications of climate change, suggesting that the environmental arena will become a critical battleground for influence in the 21st century. In conclusion, George Friedman's The Next 100 Years, A Forecast for the 21st Century, provides readers with a thought-provoking journey through potential future scenarios based on current geopolitical trends. This book is essential reading for policymakers, business leaders, and anyone interested in understanding the forces that will shape our world in the decades to come. Friedman's analysis offers invaluable insights into how nations might navigate the challenges ahead, from the rise of new powers and the decline of established institutions to the impacts of technological advances and environmental change. By laying out potential trends and conflicts, the book encourages readers to consider the long-term implications of today's decisions and how future generations may inherit the consequences. Ultimately, The Next 100 Years serves as a compelling reminder of the need for strategic foresight and adaptability in a rapidly changing world, offering guidance on how to prepare for the uncertainties of the 21st century. If you would like to support George Friedman, you can buy the book through the Amazon link I provided in the podcast description. After reading the book, please let me know what you think and share your thoughts. See you around.